Good morning, my dear children. Today, in this module, we are going to discuss about the topic from statistics. The topic in the second lesson in statistics, classification. So, in this lesson, today we'll discuss about the two methods, random sampling methods and non-random sampling methods. Here is the outline of the presentations of today's module. We'll discuss about what is sample, what is sampling, as well as the sampling methods, which are the different types, and the sampling errors. This is all we'll discuss in this module. So, children, in my last module I have explained about the sample, isn't it? The sample means it is a unit that's selected from the population and it represents of the population also. And what is the purpose of the sample means? It is to draw the inference. So once again I will define what is sample. It is a unit that's selected from the population and they are the representatives of the population. And their purpose is to draw the inferences. And why sample? What is the need of this sample? Because it's very difficult to study each and every unit of the population when population units are heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means it's different in nature, in all means. And the time constraint, that is also a constraint factor. So out of this, there arises the need of a sample. And it is very easy and convenient to draw the sample from the population which is of homogeneous in nature. But we know that the population is of heterogeneous, means different in all aspects. So that is the sample related to population. The population having significant variations, that means heterogeneous. Observations of multiple individuals needed to find all possible characteristics that may exist. The population having significant variations, observation of multiple individuals needed to find all possible characteristics that may exist. So what is population? The entire group of the people of interest from whom the researcher needs to obtain the information. That we can consider as a population. That's the entire group of the people of interest from whom the researcher needs to obtain the information. And element means it's a sampling unit. It is a one unit from a population. So children, what is sampling means? The sampling is the selection of a subset of the population through various sampling techniques. So the process of selecting a sample from a population. Understood? So the population is quite different from the sample. Here in this slide we can see the sample means it's only a part of the population, a small part of the population. We measure the sample using statistics in order to draw the inferences about the population and its parameters. That is regarding the population and the sample. So sample is only a small part of the population. We can see that the inner circle as well as the outer circle. And the inner circle shows the sample and the outer one is the whole part, that is population. In this slide also we can see the elements, isn't it? That is, what is the sample, what is the population, it's all given in this slide also. So children, this is the difference between the population and the samples. And what are the characteristics of the good samples? The first one, it should be a representative one. The second one is it should be accessible one. Then next one is the low cost. These are the three characteristics of the good samples. The first one, it should be a representative one, because as we are selecting a small part from this whole one, that sample should be a good representative one.